moisture meter for you today. As you can see, I love having plants in my home, and this is the perfect tool for you if you love having plants too, because this is going to help you detect whether your plants need more water or less water so that you're not overwatering or underwatering them. This is extremely helpful to me, and it will be to you as well. One thing that I love that is on the back of the box is it tells you so many different types of plants and what levels they should be at according to what levels are on the moisture meter. So let me open it up and show you what it looks like. I love that this one is gold. Gold is such a beautiful color, and I think that that is really nice that they made the moisture meter gold. As you can see on here, it has some different levels. We have dry, which is indicated by red coloring, moist, which is indicated by green coloring, and wet, which is indicated by blue coloring. If your plant registers at that blue area as wet, you do not need to water your plant because it is already full of moisture in its soil. It is getting a lot to drink. It is fine. If it registers as green, it's most likely fine, but again, check the list on the back of the box because it may be one of those plants that requires a lot of moisture and it wouldn't hurt to water it. If it does register as red, however, if it is a succulent or one of the plants on the list that's in the red zone, it may be fine not to water it, but most plants do require some moisture in the soil at all times. So if it's red and it's one of those plants that requires watering quite often, then it's definitely in need for a watering. I'm going to be demonstrating the moisture meter for you on my Monstera plant. The Monstera plant is one of those plants that loves moisture. It thrives in humid conditions, so you never want to let this plant fully dry out. So let's go ahead and test it to see if it needs any additional water. To get the best read on your plant's soil needs, you want to press the tester 2/3 of the way down into the pot, especially with larger plants, to make sure that you're reading all the way down to the bottom, what soil is at the bottom of the pot, as moisture tends to collect at the bottom of your pots. All right. So our moisture meter is reading in the green, which means that it does still have some moisture in the pot and its soil. It's not completely dried out, so that's good. It would probably be okay. If I wanted to add a little bit of water, it probably wouldn't hurt it. But it's not in the red and it's not in the blue, so it's at a good level of moisture for this pot. See, if I didn't know and I was just touching the top part of the soil, the top part does feel really dry and I might go ahead and water it. But again, when you're just trusting the top of the soil, it's really easy to overwater your plants. So it's really good to have a moisture meter. That way you can read the soil all the way down at the bottom to know what your plant really needs. When you're done testing the soil, always make sure to wipe the tester off with a cloth. This cloth is provided in your moisture kit, which is really nice. If you don't wipe off the soil and the water, it could damage your reader, so make sure to take care of it and you should be good.